You know how many people are in states of flow and they have no idea that they're in it. But what they do know is that it is so awesome and that they wish they can stay in that state. Today I want to talk about and just kind of point out, how do you know when you're in the state of flow? How do you know? How does it feel? Because if you can recognize it, then you'll pay attention when you're in it. You'll see what you did to create it and how you can get more of it. So a state of flow, it's a state of consciousness. We're always in a state of consciousness. That's like being conscious is to be alive. So therefore, we're always in a certain state. But the difference between being in a state of flow versus being in a state, let's say, out of flow. When you're in flow, you're not constantly overthinking. You think only what is necessary and then you go and take the action. You don't overthink. You don't overplan. You don't judge what it is that you're doing. You simply just do it. And we've all went into times like that. And the amount of work that we get done on those days are phenomenal. How smooth everything feels. And that's another reference that people use is how smooth it was. How easy it was to go ahead and get something done. How effortless it feels. When you're in a state of flow, it enhances your entire life. Everything you do is upgraded. A way to be able to recognize that you're in a state of flow is simply because you're not judging what it is that you're doing. You're not hesitating, thinking, what I am doing, is it right? Is it good? You simply just do it. You look at it. If you need to change it, you change it. If you don't need to change it, you just move forward. It doesn't matter what it is. You just keep on going. That's why it's called flow. When we're out of the state, we do something, we look at it, we sit there, we keep thinking, and it takes us forever. And then we have these conversations, and before we know it, we're more in our head, thinking about things, planning things, analyzing things, instead of actually doing things, instead of actually spending more effort, more energy in the actual action. So then imagine when you're at work, and you're able to constantly just go and get the work done. You're just moving forward. It's phenomenal. So being in a state of flow, you're always moving forward. Another thing to pick up, another thing to notice is that when you're in a state of flow, you're not worried. That's a big one. You're not worried. You're not stressed. You're not angry. You're not scared. Nothing. You're just present. You're completely focused, you're completely clear, and you're just getting things done. There's not any strong emotions that's kind of just pulling you in all these different directions. You just feel very present, very grounded. Recognize that next time when that happens. And practice seeing what got you in that state. What did you do? What did you do maybe that morning? What did you eat earlier? What did you just got done? Maybe sometimes you get something done and you feel so happy and then you go, all right, you feel so charged and then you just kind of do everything. You're not even worried anymore and suddenly everything just flows. And you may have a window of 30 minutes, 3 hours. Sometimes it's the whole day. So it just differs. But notice it next time it happens. And do your best to stay in it. See ya.